Hey, what's up, guys? This is Eek, and today I'm gonna show you this little thing I kind of like discovered or like rediscovered last night when I streamed. Um, it's like this really glitchy, robot-y. It reminds me of Xilent. I think I heard him make this kind of a noise before. But we're just using fruity granulizer and a saw wave. I think that's how I did it. If I don't do it right, then obviously I won't upload it. But if I remember correctly, this should be the right way to do it. So yeah, let's get started. It's just record a sine wave of some type. So it almost doesn't matter how close you get it to like the actual when the waveform starts, because you can just trim it in the sampler or in the granulizer or whatever. So you just go over here, you see little spaces, you just trim it with this button right here. So yeah, we got it going. I always have the attack down and the hold down all the way to the left when I first start. Doesn't that just remind you of Xilent for some reason? So we get kind of like different tones with each little note that you play. Then I'm going to drop it down an octave. Sometimes messing with the pogo gets cool things. Alright, so let's automate the spacing and the grain spacing and the wave spacing. Yeah, and let's get a note down here. So this is just kind of like a weird bass that you can just have. I feel like it's like more of like a filler, not like one of your main basses, but like one of your something in between phrases, I guess, in your drop. So let's all right, now I want to throw EQ on here and make a peak because I want it to like be kind of talky. I have like a valley-ness to it. Wave shaper, and I usually throw on a Vocodex. Doink. And I'll also use D blue glitch because this has this retrigger mode that obviously retriggers points in the sound. So let's just fine tune the distortion first, and I think I want to compress a little bit. So let's get a Maximus. Let's just bring up everything in the multi-band. Yeah, you lose kind of some of the highs when you go down. All right, let's work on the settings. I like to like boost up the wet and the sound goodizer and within Vocodex. And you can automate this too if you want. I sometimes don't. And then we're gonna do a bandwidth setting, and this is just it determines how thick each band is depending on where this line is. See how like it gets more space in there. I'm sure most of y'all know that. All right, let's do something with this peak. See, I can get like different things, like completely different things, just with like the littlest adjustment. I like to turn on the bipolar mode and the wave shaper, and like put a point right here. I mean, depending on what you want to do. I got another point, and then drag it down. And just fuck it up, dude. You can bring down the mix if it's too crazy. I kind of like that. It's lowered it a little bit. Sorry if this is really loud. Or say I just like that sound. And I'll take my glitch and I'll put on retrigger mode, which is right here. Make sure you color it in. Shut up, computer. Okay. You can get really fast with it. Alright, so when the length is 100%, then it sounds more robotic. Alright, let's say I just like that. And to give it more robotic feels, you can put a delay on it, either before or after. I guess before the glitch, but you want to get the time really short on the time knob here. Get some like stereo going on with the ping pong mode. So yeah, we got like a decent sound. So now we can just record it out. Let's highlight what we want to record with you like hold down Control in the playlist up this black bar top up here, and whatever you want to loop or whatever you want to record, you highlight it with the left click, and you go to Edison and you put on the on play setting, and it'll capture what you highlighted in the playlist. So we can just play it. It's on recording. It's ready to record. And now we got some type of Xilent feeling weird. I don't know why it reminds me of Xilent. It just does. Just any robot noise reminds me of Xilent. And we can just click the marker right here, and it'll grab wherever it ended, or wherever it started and ended. And then you can drag this little button right here. Let's say we want to throw it in here. You can just drag it and throw it into your sample folder like I got going. I got so many samples. And that's it. And another crazy thing you can do, the thing that you just made, just throw it back in the Granulizer and see what happens. Let's turn off the... it might get messy. You might have to like adjust your settings, like dial it down. Or just do something different. reverby a little bit. So now we just got another sound, just with the sound that we made, and we could use that just for like a filler bass or something random, or just something to just get inspired by. That's what I've been doing for the past like few days. Just collecting samples, collecting all this weird shit. Building. I'm gonna use it to build my sample pack, but also just something to grab a quick sound, something that I can just jump into and get something going. I like throw it in Harmor, throw it in the Serum, and just make something fucking sick, dude. But yeah, that's about it. I just thought it was cool that you just make the coolest things with this like a sine wave or saw wave. I've been saying that so much. But now it's not a saw wave. And just with the granulizer, just you get the sickest sounds and the most unique sounds with the fucking granulizer. It's just bonkers. It's bonkers. But yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know, and have a nice day.